Tell us a little bit about heading up a house with one of the strongest fashion identities ever while the designer was still alive. What was your relationship like with Yves?
Well, Yves was very friendly at first, and we knew each other, and he very much wanted me to design the collection. And so we had dinner a few times, and I knew Pierre as well, and it was very friendly. I remember the first collection I did was Cruise, and we had Yves and Pierre up and showed them the collection. As things started to go well, and as the show started to get greater, good reviews and better reviews and better reviews, and our sales started going up and up, Yves was no longer my friend, and I actually have some wonderful handwritten letters in very beautiful handwriting, in ink,
it was nice
in
before email.
13 minutes you have destroyed what I've worked 40 years to create. And I didn't say that really while Yves was alive, although he was pretty pointed about me in the press. So he made, it was tough. Don, I have to say, taught me one of the great, great lessons that I tell everyone who comes to work with me or asks me. And I don't know if you even remember this, but she said, only hire people you want to have dinner with. That is often, yes, I look at the portfolio, but I ask them to dinner. And it just really means, if you're like people and you click and you want the same things and you think the same way, you're going to work well together. And that's been the most valuable thing anyone ever taught me.
Is there a cosmetic procedure where you would draw the line?
I think if you really have to have a good eye. You do. And you have to have a doctor that will say, no. That's wrong for you. You shouldn't do that. But, if you don't like something about yourself and you can fix it or change it in a safe way, and you're prepared for the consequences, because it might not look the way you want, you might wreck your face, I don't know. I can't answer that. Would I draw the line? I mean, for myself, yeah, I would draw the line. A man can't have a facelift very well because, they have to cut here and then your sideburn is in your ear. And I quite like my beard, so, I don't know what I'm going to do when that starts drooping because this little gap here I'm always looking to see, who's got the hairs growing out of the inside of where the, line is. Because in another life I would love to be a cosmetic surgeon because it's architectural. It's like this, you're trying to figure out where the seams go, how you can hide them. Can you do it out of one piece, like Halston, Can you, or Madeleine Vianney?
And how does this compare to creating a collection of clothes and showing it, putting a movie together?
Very, very different. I love both of them. The film industry is slow, and I would lose my mind if because you can really only make a movie every, even if you're really successful, every couple of years if you're a director. And most people, 3 to 5 years, really think of something that grabs you again, so it moves slowly. So I love being able to do, things that are quick and fast. So fashion suits me. I'm a commercial fashion designer. I've always designed jackets with 2 sleeves. People have 2 arms. It doesn't mean I don't admire jackets with 3 sleeves or that can turn into tables or, the layers and layers come off of them like little dolls in Russia. But I'm a practical commercial fashion designer. And so I love it. It's creative. For me, it's a creative endeavor. It's an artistic endeavor. But it is not art for me now. For Alexander McQueen, it was art. It was, he had to express himself, and that was his art. For me, film, that was where I was able, I wasn't trying to create a big box office hit. I was trying to make something personal that I loved, that I didn't compromise on, and it was a very different type of expression.
Is there another movie?